man. That shit crazy, man.
Purple vibes in the zone. That's right. We 0-3. We about to talk about it. It's gonna get spicy. Bring the earmuffs. It's going down.
Skull to the bowl. Whole lot of skull gang on this one. Yeah. Hey. 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 Skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang. Skull all the way to the bowl, man. My team about to go get a ring. We don't care what your team doing, man. They ain't messing with the perp gang. It's our year, time to get this ring. Bring it home back to the skull gang. Skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang. Skull all the way to the bowl, man. My team about to go get a ring. We don't care what your team doing, man. They ain't messing with.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, my whole screen just went like haywire.
Mike, I don't see Mike on the screen though.
Boom, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
Mike did.
Skull to the bowl. Whole lot of skull gang on this one. Yeah. Hey. 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 Skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang. Skull all the way to the bowl, man. My team about to go get a ring. We don't care what your team doing, man. They ain't messing with the perp gang. It's our year, time to get this ring. Bring it home back to the skull gang. Skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang, skull gang. Skull all the way to the bowl, man. My team about to go get a ring. We don't care what your team doing, man. They ain't messing with.
What up, everybody, man? Welcome to Purple Vibes in the Zone. This is gonna be our post-game show, and just so y'all know, we about to keep it real with y'all because we ain't butterflies and roses over here. Because what we saw today, bunch of bullshit. How you feeling, Zoe? How you feeling, Mike?
Man, I'm all right. Shit.
I want a franchise quarterback. That's what I want.
What?
I want a guard.
What?
I want a guard that can block. There's a lot of things I want, but right now we ain't getting it. I love the Vikings, but I'm not loving what I'm seeing. Starting with I'm going to go with the quarterback and the coach, Kevin O'Connell. I don't know what you're not understanding. Seeing Justin Herbert throw to Keenan Allen that many times. Keenan Allen had 18 catches for 215 receiving yards.
Ooh.
You have debatably the best wide receiver in the game. Why is he only catching 7 passes the whole game?
Yeah.
7. Imagine Justin Jefferson catching 18 catches. Just imagine it. How many yards will Justin Jefferson have? I don't know what to think right now, y'all.
Hey, let's get some shout outs real quick. Hey, Tony Bell in the building. He'll be going live tonight with Curtis TYA, 9:00 Central on this channel. So come back, tune in for their takes on the post-game show. We got Skull State of Mind. So that kid. Yeah, man. It was crazy. Crazy today. What up, Scoldin?
Scolding.
Hey, Gil. Yeah. We ain't doing good right now, man.
I'm down right now.
We are not doing good. Hey, what up, Felicia? Hey, just like the Vikings, we're gonna have to say bye, Felicia. But hello to you, Felicia. Hey, what up, Rap? Rap's in the building. He'll be on, I believe, at 8:00 with Justin, rapping for days at 8:00. But yeah, and Skull for Life Barber 1975. But yeah, Zoe, how you feeling, man?
The offense is horrible, man. The offense is trash.
And the offense is supposed to be our bread and butter.
The defense, the bread and butter shit.
Yeah.
The offense is trash. Kirk Cousins and KOC, they not it, man. Kirk can't read the field for real. KOC. Why is KJ Osborne even in the game so many plays?
Hey, when he scored that touchdown and he was going like this to the fans, I was like,
just wait. Oh, just wait. Just wait. Like,
I was dying.
That's right. Like, Josh should be getting way more targets than what Jai is getting. In halftime, Jai only had one damn catch.
Yup.
And KJ Osborne had like 4 with down there 2 drops. Then TJ Hawkinson. Oh man, let me get on TJ Hawkinson, man.
Man, throughout the whole game, I'm all set up the play action, have Addison run a post. They finally did it. Addison ran a post, wide open, doesn't get the ball. I'm like,
I seen
Bruh.
that play.
Yeah.
Then another thing is Madison. Why are we still getting Madison add the damn ball? Let's be for real.
Chandler was what?
He was
27
playing
yards, three attempts, 9 yards per carry. Come on now.
Madison get the ball. He fumbling and everything else, man. Like, I think the number 1 role too big for Madison, man. I don't see how KOC don't see this shit now. He's not a true number 1 running back.
I've been
The
saying
whole
that.
offense, man. The whole offense is just trash, man. It's time for the Minnesota Vikings, man, to tear everything down and look for it for next year, man. I don't care how nobody feel.
Man, exactly. Why didn't Kirk clock the ball?
Yeah,
Because KOC was calling in a play.
but like you wait,
And that's
like
where the
Kirk
quarterback
is
has to jump in and say, "Yo, I'm gonna spike the ball."
it's
Hell
first
yeah.
down.
He's like, I'm tired of all. I don't understand the love that Kirk Cousins gets. I don't understand it. Like, what did he do? Like in the playoffs, what did he do? Has he ever done anything in the playoffs? Why does he get so much love? Where it's like, oh well, Kirk Cousins. Look at his stats. The stats don't mean nothing if you turn the ball over. If you're not winning when it counts the most, we win. Like I don't understand it. All the stats don't mean nothing. You can have a million yards passing, but if you ain't winning the games that matter, it doesn't matter.
Shout out to my dog JB in the building. That's my guy.
Hey, what up, JB? Also, what up, Anthony? But yeah, Skull State of Mind, D Woods. I mean, hey, let us know if you want to jump on here, D Woods. But yeah, offense trash, defense trash.
But defense kept us in the game. We could have won. The defense
Yeah,
got
they
the ball
got the
back
ball back.
on 4th and 1 at the Charger 24-yard line, and the raggedy ass offense couldn't even get in there. Brandon Staley knew the Minnesota offense was a joke, and he went for it on his own 24-yard line in the 4th quarter with 1 minute and 40 seconds left. He said they ain't gonna score anyway. Just go for it. Just go for it. They ain't gonna do shit. Kirk gonna give us the ball anyway. Just wait for it.
Now answer this question, Zoe. You just made a good point. If it was like a quarterback like Patrick Mahomes, do you think they would have went for it?
Hell no.
Any other great quarterback, do you
No
think they
respect.
would have went for it? They would have kicked that ball off. With
No
Kirk
respect.
Cousins, he not my first cousin no more, y'all. He ain't my first cousin. He ain't my second cousin. He ain't my third cousin, my 6th cousin. We're not related no more.
Y'all was last night. What happened?
Man, I ain't related to him no more, man. I told him after the game, I don't bang with you no more. It's a wrap. I don't want nothing to do with you no more. You got to prove to me, and then you might be my cousin again. But other than that, he ain't my cousin no more.
Fuck the whole offense for real, man. Throw the whole offense away, man.
Hey, we got Justin Day in the building, purple and
Justin,
gold for
what's up with
days.
it?
He's about to do
What up,
some
Jay?
double duty. It looks like he also is coming on at about what, 8 o'clock?
8
Rapid
o'clock
for days?
Central Time. It's gonna get lit.
I tell y'all this, man. We need to be looking for
I'm tired
a
of
new
Kirk
head
Cousins,
coach. KOC
need to look-
ain't it.
You need
What's
to
the
look
excuse
every
for
damn
Kirk
thing.
Cousins now? Is there
What?
any more excuses for Kirk Cousins?
You the
Oh, we
one
just
who
gonna keep-
loves Kirk Cousins.
You the one
and
like
most of
Kirk.
the Florida people
Hey,
like, I don't
hey,
know what you
hey,
trying to
hey!
say.
I already told you he ain't my
You
cousin no
trying to
more.
backtrack now. That's you on the Kirk shit.
Nah, man, that
You've
ain't my
been
cousin no more,
defending
man. I
old girl
told you.
for how long? And like Justin, it's not all his fault. And now you trying to act where we been for months.
For
I love you,
years.
Mike. I love you, Mike.
Yeah, man. But Dave, how you feel about
Hey,
KOC?
but you see,
though?
hey, you see the rap effect. Both of us niggas got this hat on right now. This is unbelievable.
You already know
Listen,
the
I'm just
vibes.
gonna say this. I'm not gonna get. Yeah, come on, Yogi. Where you
Hey,
at?
hey,
Why ain't
Yogi,
you at?
put it
hold
on,
up, hold
Yogi.
up. We got.
All right, you
give me
come
a
on
second.
now.
I'll go rep.
I know Rap was in the building.
Hey,
a minute
Rap, we
ago.
about to rep you hard today.
Come
Hold on,
now.
hold on.
Let's go. Yeah, let me do that.
Yo.
Let's do that.
Yo, it's crazy though. Like,
To the
it's
side.
like I don't know what to say anymore about this team.
There's nothing
like,
left to.
Ain't
here's the
nothing.
thing.
Yeah,
Nothing.
There's
it
nothing left
trash.
to say.
It trash.
You want to? I'm not gonna go too far into this. I just wanted to say hello to you guys because I ain't gonna do too much because I gotta go later. But
That's how we get down.
it is what it is at this point. They're
Right.
not a good. They're not a good team.
The
They're not
chemistry.
a good
Oh,
team.
doesn't it seem like there's something just like it's just off. Everything is off. Like the play call, like everything. Like Stephen A. Smith says, what can go wrong will go wrong. Sometime during the game, there's going to be turnovers. You know what I mean?
I'm just going to say it like this. If you are a Kirk Cousins stan, I'm not telling you not to follow me anymore. Because it's like what Michael Jordan said. Hey, Republicans buy Nikes too. I ain't trying to discriminate against nobody. Right. But I'm just saying it like this. Stop making excuses for the guy.
Thank you.
Stop making excuses for Kirk Cousins. Stop making excuses for Kevin O'Connell. Stop making excuses for everybody in this organization. This entire organization. You said earlier, Zoe, the offense is trash. This whole organization is a mess. It ain't just one thing. I'm so sick of hearing people say, oh, it's just Kirk Cousins. It's not just Kirk Cousins. I'm so sick of hearing people say it's the defense. It's not just the defense. I'm sick of hearing people say, oh, it's Kevin O'Connell. It's not just Kevin O'Connell. It's everybody.
Hell yeah. This shit.
One more time.
We like the Bears.
I'll do a quick history lesson, but it's only going to go back to 2018. So Zoe will actually stay awake for this. Okay.
Hey,
what up, Tony?
Like Tony Bell's going to do double duty tonight, too. He can't wait. It's going down.
Like this. In 2018, after being in the NFC Championship game, you signed Kirk Cousins, you signed Sheldon Richardson, and you said, we're making an all-in move. And that was the right move at the time. I don't care what anybody says in hindsight. It was the right move at the time. After 2019, when you lost to San Francisco.
Hey, we got midnight in the building, too.
What up, D-Woods? After you lost to San Francisco, that window closed right then and there. And for the last 3+ seasons, they've been trying to keep the 2019 window open by saying, we're going to push all our chips in every single damn year. We're going to sign short-sighted move. We're going to make short-sighted moves for 1 year at a time, and we're going to have consequences down the road by pushing out money and pushing into void years and all this other stuff. This is the result of this. And some of us, namely me, have been saying to you, hey, Kirk Cousins' contract didn't hurt us because we still managed to keep Anthony Barr. We still managed to keep Dalvin Cook, and we still managed to sign some other players, all to go 7-9 and 8-9, and then to have a miraculous 13-4 season where you lost in the first round of the playoffs. This is the result of all of those moves. When you buy something on a credit card, you either pay off your debt or you get charged interest. And then that interest gets tacked on to the principal. I know, I sounded like Tony Soprano here. You pay me my debt right now or the interest gets tacked on to the principal and now you're going to pay me more money. I'll say it one more time. All of these moves that people thought, it's no big deal. The salary cap's going to keep going up. So it's okay if we spend a little bit of next year's salary cap and the year after that salary cap. This is what happens when you do that for 4 straight years, 2020, 21, 22, and now 23. This is what happens when you keep doing that. So we can talk all we want about KOC versus...
Emotional damage.
God dang right. We can talk all we want about KOC versus Mike Zimmer.
You ain't heard me yet. Just wait.
We can talk all we want about Kirk Cousins. We can talk all we want about the offensive line. But the root of the issue isn't the specific players. It is how this organization has acted over the last 3 to 5 years. For the first 2 years in 18 and 19, yeah, thought you had a window. You just got to the NFC Championship game, and it's okay to do that. But after 2 or maybe 3 years, you can't keep doing this and then be shocked that there comes a point where you have to pay the Pied Piper. We're paying the Pied Piper here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we can talk all we want about how garbage this division is. Well, the Packers and the Lions both won today. The Packers pulled a game out of their ass like we did a lot last year because, the Saints lost their quarterback. I don't care about winning this division at 9-8. If you are content with winning this division at 9-8 and bounced in the first round of the playoffs, that's your choice as a fan. But as a fan, for me, I'm done watching this same old stuff. And it's at this point, if we don't see that it's just time to rip off the Band-Aid and take our medicine and pay the debts we owe, then fine. We're going to be doing this for 14 more games, and it's going to be the same thing. Other than the games against Kansas City and San Francisco, who are going to both destroy us. And I'm sorry if that comes across as being negative right now, but honestly, On what planet do you think? Oh, well, we just need to cut down on our turnovers and we just need to execute better and we can compete with Kansas City and San Francisco. Bullshit.
Bullshit.
BS. I tell you
sorry
what,
if
no matter how trash our division is, ain't no one from our division winning
Doing
the Super
anything.
Bowl.
No,
Ain't nobody making no noise.
Ain't nobody advancing.
And I don't want to hear, oh, well, look at the Cowboys. They're losing to the Cardinals right now. You really think if we face the Cowboys right now, we have a shot against them?
It's gonna be the same thing as last year.
We can't.
Exactly.
We can't beat the Cardinals.
Exactly.
We need the Cardinals to win some games.
Yeah, we need the Bears to win some games. We need the Cardinals to win some games. I'm sorry. I'm not generally a negative person, but I am a realist here, folks. If you want,
Hey, you ain't being negative. You just being real.
It's not
Justin.
being
It is what it
negative.
is, man.
It's not being negative if you're being real.
Yeah, you being real.
If you want Ducky and Bunny, tune into Paul Allen and Andy from Purple for the win. They will spin it as it's not that bad. Yes, it is that
Yes,
bad.
it is.
Everybody want to talk about, well, after San Francisco, we got a 5-game stretch where we could go 4-1 or 5-0, and I've been saying that myself, where we play the Packers and then the Saints and the Packers, the Falcons, the Saints,
Shit,
and then
Luke
Denver.
sound like Lawson.
You want to know what those people are saying right now? We get to play the Vikings, so we could get a win.
They can get one. Exactly.
They gonna get one too.
They gonna get one.
Oh, you know what? We got 2 games against the Bears and 2 games against the Packers, and we got the Saints and the Falcons. You know what? They all saying the same thing. We got games against the Vikings. So, I'm sorry, but people. Okay, I'm glad that I was glad that they signed Dalton Reisner, but again, I said it at the time beforehand. It's like making this move now is too little, too late.
True.
It is too little.
He's
too
not.
late.
He's not even.
And
ready.
he's not the damn savior. He's not
No.
Randall McDaniel or Steve Hutchinson. He's a free agent guard who's coming off of his rookie contract that nobody wanted.
Exactly.
And he's coming off an injury.
So all I'm gonna say is, listen, don't take my anger and emotion and being pissed off is lack of love for this team. I will always love this team. I bleed the purple, and I'm gonna be on this mic every week, every Monday night, every Tuesday. Oh boy, tune into Tuesday night at 6:30 because again, if you want purple positivity and you want to hear all the excuses from Kirk, then go listen to Dave. He'll make all the excuses in the world, and we can't ever say nothing bad about Kirk. I want to reiterate one more time. When I say stuff about Kirk, that isn't me saying that I think it's all his fault, because it's not. Let me be clear one more time. But I'm done listening to the excuses for this. This guy is an 11, 12-year veteran, and twice at the end of halves, he doesn't know how to spike the goddamn football. Now, in the first half, it would have been a shot at a Hail Mary. Big deal. Okay, fine.
At least take the shot, though.
Yeah.
At the end of the game, you get that 4th down conversion to Hawkinson to the 6-yard line, and you still have 41 seconds left. And you wasted 25 seconds before you finally snap the ball. Spike the ball, take the 25 to 40 seconds in between plays, and let your guys catch their breath, regroup, huddle up, and say, all right, we played like dog crap this entire game, but we're 6 yards away from getting a W. Let's calm on down for a second, and let's figure out what we're going to do. And instead, O'Connell was calling a play in, and O'Connell this. You know what? You done used up the excuse of your head coach overriding you as a veteran quarterback who some people think is a top 5 goddamn quarterback in this league. I don't care if your head coach is in your ear trying to call a play. You just say, bleep you. Hold on. No. I got this. Everybody get set. We're going to spike the ball. And then you take a play call because it's 2nd down and you're at the 6-yard line. Oh, well, I got to listen to what O'Connell is saying. First off, again, that's partly on O'Connell too. He should be saying, Kirk, spike the ball.
Spike the ball.
Spike the ball.
But Justin, did you hear the excuse?
Which one? I've heard about 50.
Oh, he blamed the crowd.
How can you blame the crowd? You're at home.
He blamed the crowd.
That is what
in
I
his
mean.
presser.
Now I am going to get into him. Now I am going to lay into him.
You know what? I was
He
in the
takes
crowd.
no
and
accountability for anything. It's always somebody else's fault.
We
The
were
crowd
not that
cheered
loud.
because we converted on 4th down. What the fuck do you expect?
Kirk will probably lying doing that. KLC probably wasn't saying shit. Kirk doesn't do it.
The crowd was too loud. Of course, the crowd was loud. You converted on 4th down, and now you're still alive in this game. It doesn't matter if the crowd is loud or if it's dead quiet. You tell your line. You tell everybody, we're spiking the ball. It's 1st and goal from the 6. Your defense got you a stop on 4th and 1 at the 25-yard line.
Yep.
You couldn't get into the end zone. That's college overtime rules. You got the ball at the 25-yard line with 40-some seconds left, and you couldn't get into the end zone. Oh, the crowd was loud. Oh, my God. I agree with you, Rap. I got plenty, Rap. I got plenty.
Plenty of gas in the tank.
I got plenty in this month.
Plenty
right
of
now.
gas in the tank.
Okay, put it this way. Everything I said last night, was I wrong?
No,
Nope.
not at all.
Hey, even Rap made a video about it. He's on the ready to bring the pitchforks to KOC.
Today's game is one of those games that's unexcusable.
It is.
Unexcusable.
But you know what today's game also is? Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Maybe it finally is going to show the fan base that wants to hold on to the fact that this is still a good team.
Hey, Lions Syndicate, I'll drop the link in the
Hell
chat.
no.
Yeah.
You know that guy, Zoe, don't you?
Yeah, I know him, man.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, I watch all his a lot of his
That's my
videos.
that's my guy.
Listen, I'm going to wrap up my point. I'll let you guys talk because I got me and Rap in about an hour and a half. All I'm going to say is maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Maybe now the Wills will finally see, you know what, we've run this into the ground, and it's time to move on into a different direction. Maybe some people in this fan base will realize, and I've said it before, and I said it at I was actually on One Bar in Lupagus, and I said, for the love of God, can we please stop with this civil war over Kirk Cousins? We're not talking about Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Fran Tarkington, Peyton Manning. We are talking about a good, not great quarterback. Everybody wants to argue, is he the problem or not? One more time for everybody in the back, the front, or anywhere in between. No, Kirk Cousins is not the biggest Vikings problem. He's also not the Vikings solution to the problems that they have. And that doesn't mean he sucks. That does not mean he sucks.
Yep.
There are 8 billion people on this planet, and he's one of the top 10 quarterbacks on this planet. Clearly, he does not suck. But if you don't see it by now that where this team is at, he cannot overcome it all, whether that's his fault or not, regardless of his other flaws or his other strengths, it just is what it is. We tried. We've tried for 6 years. It's time to try something different. That's all.
Trying to move on, man.
It is time. And so maybe this loss, like I said, there'll be some that are going to say, oh, no, we're just a couple of turnovers and we could be 3-0. I don't give a damn. We're not. Just like last year when people said, oh, you're one play away from, instead of being 13-3 or we're 13-4, you're a couple, plays here and there with this team and you would have been 9-8. Great. What does that change? Absolutely nothing. And what is saying that we could be 3-0 change? Absolutely nothing. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to be negative, and I'm still going to rep my team always, but it is time to look forward and not look present. You know what?
Who got to go? Who we trading? Let's get that talk going on. Hey, it's a sale around here.
It's a fire sale. Blow it up.
Yeah, but
Blow it up, man.
You don't have any real collateral except Hunter.
And he's got a no trade clause too, by the way.
Does he have a no trade clause?
I found that out yesterday because I thought it was
no trade clause.
When they
He might want to go though.
But here's what I was going to say.
He might.
He would probably, if you went up to him and said, hey, San Francisco's going to give us a 2nd-round pick for you. You want to go to San Francisco?
Oh, he'll waive it.
Here you go.
He is far more likely to waive his no trade clause than Kirk is. Kirk will not. And I've said this before. I'll say it again. Call me negative if you want.
Packed, my dude.
If you want to call me a Kirk hater, go ahead. I'm not a Kirk hater. I bought his jersey for crying out loud. My point is this.
I hate him. You can give me that title.
I traded it in for this Jefferson I'm wearing right now, but that's beside the point. We're more than just a few players. And again, by the time you could theoretically fix it, Kirk Cousins is going to be 37, 38, and you can see he's a little bit off. He's a little bit behind his receivers. He's a little bit late on the balls all the time.
Yeah,
it's because he's getting old.
He's getting old.
It's time to move on.
He's getting hit.
He's getting old. Well, and it's in his head now too.
But I'll say this right now: let's say you beat Carolina, which is Not even a guarantee anymore.
That's not a
paper,
guarantee.
on paper, we can.
Yeah,
On paper, we
On paper and
champions.
Madden, on paper and Madden, we
Let's
can.
just say between now and the end of week 7, you beat the Bears and the Panthers, and you end up 2-5 because you lose to the 49ers and the Chiefs. If it gets to that point where you're a week or two away from the trade deadline, I say, Kirk, we're not going to re-sign you. It's not your fault. We tried. We had a great run, but we moving on at the end of the season. Give me a list of teams that you would accept a trade to. And if he says, no, I'm not accepting a trade to anybody, then I say, okay, we're putting your ass on the bench, and we're going to play Jaren Hall because we need to do moves for what we do moving forward with this team. So if you want to sit on the bench and do nothing and be the third string quarterback
and still get paid
and still get all your money, fine, we'll do that. But at this point, it would be better for you to just move on. It would be better for Kirk to go to a chance where he can play with a team that's got more than the Vikings. That's not a slight at Kirk.
No.
That's a, hey, we get you out of this mess.
Man, ain't nobody gonna trade for Kirk ass.
All I
Somebody will.
gotta say is nobody will take
Nobody
Kirk.
gonna trade for Kirk.
Nobody will trade for
New
Kirk.
Orleans might if Derek Carr hurt.
Exactly.
They're gonna
New
roll out
Orleans.
Jamie Winston.
I don't know. In New Orleans, I don't know.
Falcons
New Orleans would be a legit contender in that division.
or the Falcons.
The Falcons, the Falcons try to trade for
Falcons
Kyler
are-
Murray.
The Falcons are going to force Desmond Ritter on their fans.
Yes, as
They're
well
gonna-
they should. As well
They're
they
going to
should.
force Ritter.
As well they should.
You know
All
what?
right, brothers.
As
I'm gonna
bad
get
as
out of
today
All right,
was,
Jay.
Yeah.
as bad as today was, at least we weren't the Broncos getting beat by 50 points.
Man.
My God. They
Oh
got
my
their ass.
God.
I hope
That's
they
a
use-
college score right there.
I
They
hope
all
they-
should be fired.
I hope they use
Everybody.
some glue on that bad boy.
But it couldn't have happened to a better guy. Couldn't have happened to a better guy than Sean
Yes, you
Payton.
are
That's all I got.
And he deserved it though. He deserved it.
He
Sarah,
deserved
He
it.
did
deserved it because as soon as he got the job, he went over there talking shit about the other coach. Well, the other coach they didn't put 70 points on him. They put 70 points on your ass.
Yeah.
So
Sarah,
what you gonna do about it?
Sarah, with all due respect, Kirk Cousins would never accept a trade to the Jets. He doesn't want any part of that New York media. He doesn't
Hey,
want any part about moving his
Hey,
family.
can we
he's
stop
not-
talking about though, Justin? Like that's not gonna happen. They're not trading Cousins to the Jets. Like it's a
Well, they're not
goddamn
trading,
fairy tale.
period.
He's not getting
Like-
traded nowhere.
He's
Right.
not going
It's
anywhere.
not gonna happen, man.
He'll
Jerry
stay
wants
here.
to
He'll
know,
stay here and collect a paycheck.
Yeah.
Our new record predictions.
I don't even know right now. I'll have to think on that for
I don't know.
I don't know. 3, 4, 5.
Y'all got on me when I said
Hey,
7
though,
and 10 was
but
a
real talk
possibility.
though, like to piggyback what you said on Justin though, right? Like I'm thinking this too. Like at the end of the day, you know, they might back into the worst record and get a better draft pick. At the end of the day,
But here's
that's
what I
what
don't
that's
want.
what it's looking at. That's what it's looking like right now.
Here's what I don't want, though. Here's what I don't want.
They can't draft.
Well, that too.
Thank
That's a
you.
whole other conversation.
That's another
a whole other
conversation.
That's another conversation too. I
Yeah.
agree with that.
But here's what I don't want. Yes, if they came out and blew the doors off Carolina next weekend, and they were competitive against the Chiefs, and then they beat the Bears, and somehow, some way beat San Francisco and ended up, 3-4. I say, okay, let's just keep rolling with this. But the one thing I don't want them to finish with 7 or 8 wins, to just miss the playoffs barely, and then be picking at 16, 17. If you're gonna, we've already suffered enough.
We've
So
been there already.
why stop the suffering? Short-term pain for long-term gain. I'm not saying tank. I'm just saying stop making
The prob-
moves to try to fix the problems. Just
Well,
ride it
shit,
out.
they might
But the prob-
backdoor into a tank anyway.
But the
Well,
problem with that is when you got owners like the Wilfs.
that's the key. And you and I have said that for
Yeah,
months. You and I have said that for months.
it's the same. We come up with answers, but the same question persists. It all goes back
And
to the
how
Wilfs.
about no said it right? Just to get blown out in the first round. Big
Hey,
deal.
how about this? We just play all our rookies, all our
play your young players. Play
Play
Lewis
your young
Seen.
players.
Yes. See what you got.
Trade Harrison Smith. Play Lewis Seen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Trade Kirk Cousins. If
See-
you can find a team, he'll say yes to and play Jaren Hall.
By the way, Scene once again couldn't get on the field today.
Well,
He was on special teams.
that
Was
ain't
We knew that.
Yeah.
We knew that last week, Tony, and the week before that. What else is new? I can't get on the field either.
Yeah, but you ain't up there making millions.
I think he replaced Naylor as a gunner, and he was.
I got
on,
a question for y'all because I gotta
kick
go real
return.
quick though. I got a question for y'all. Now,
Damn,
Is
Gary.
George-
Shit.
is George Payton a football guy or just a regular front office guy?
Who?
No, George Payton.
George Payton.
He in
Peyton
Denver,
is
right?
he's a general manager. He wasn't.
I know, but is he a football guy?
Yeah.
For
And
the
what I'm
most
asking
part,
about that is
for the most
because
part,
they about to clean house over there in Denver. So
Right.
would you welcome him coming back at some capacity to help
He
out
was-
Quasi a little bit?
he was here with Spielman.
I'm just saying.
He was
Is
here
he a
with
football
Spielman.
guy or analytic guy?
I
Shit,
think what
bring
he's saying is he more of
Spielman
a
back at
football
this
guy
point.
than like Quasi? And
He's more of a football guy
Yeah.
than Quasi. The one you got to worry about, because I think he's bucking for Quasi's job, is Grigsby.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit.
Yeah,
Anyway,
we
I
talked
gotta go.
about
I'll
that.
see y'all later. Come on over, Purple and Gopher Days. Give me a sub.
8
Come on
o'clock.
back tonight at 8 o'clock. See y'all
All
later.
right, Justin, later.
Yeah, man.
Now, the
I
one you're going to have to worry about is probably, because I think Grigsby's trying to get that GM.
I just
job.
feel like what's gonna happen over there in Denver, like they got the dog shit beat out of them. They got embarrassed, and Sean Payton talked a lot of shit, and I feel like what Sean Payton gonna do is he gonna force his hand. He gonna say like, look, I need my guys in here to run the organization,
Okay,
and they
first of
gonna
all,
gonna clean house.
Here's the deal. Sean ain't got no guys no more. His only guy was Drew Brees. The
That's-
only reason Sean
think he
Payton
got
made
some
it was
guys.
Drew Brees. He ain't got no guys.
He
He
think
don't
he
got
got
no
some
guys.
guys.
Only reason he made it in New Orleans was Drew Brees.
Drew
And
Brees.
he had a cheap shot defense run by Greg Williams.
That's it.
He ain't got nothing. He's not that good of a coach.
I never thought he was a good of a coach either.
Yeah, he's not.
As you can tell, he got 70 points put on his ass. Like,
Well, here's the thing too. When you start running your mouth, expect people to they're going to be like, okay, shut
you
me
put a
up now.
target on your back.
You put a target on your ass.
Put a target on your back.
And he does that all the time. Remember, before Stephon Diggs caught that Hail Mary pass in that playoff game, he did the choke sign. He did the skull sign, and then he did the choke sign.
Yeah.
And the very next play, Stephon Diggs had a touchdown, and his ass was going home.
Yep.
So,
like Tony, yesterday you went off on KLC and you apologized for it. Man, you got to retract that apology because you was 100% right.
No. I apologize for losing my temper. I didn't
Nah,
apologize.
you was right though. Hey, it be like that sometimes. Like for real, man. Like what I saw today is just I was disgusted because I'm sitting there like what the hell is happening, man?
We got my man from the Lion Syndicate in the building. You know, we found a way to make it happen. Hey,
what's up, y'all?
Hey,
Hey.
we get you right now because we 0-3.
Hey, no, listen. You see what below my name say, right? You see what it say? Can y'all see that?
And then she,
You need to get that to a Bears fan.
Hey,
hey,
listen.
for real.
Hey, look, y'all got me rolling. I watch Zoe. I watch most of y'all guys, and I am rolling at this fan base, man. Like y'all not used to this type of. I mean, it's looking bad right now, and that's usually where we at. And I'm like, these guys, they're not used to this.
Yeah.
We are used to 500.
Yeah.
But when it's 0-3, it's panic mode up here.
Yeah.
But we've also got a fan base that I'm just gonna put it out there. Half these motherfuckers up here are delusional as hell.
Okay. What you mean? What you mean by that?
Delusional. I'm just gonna say it. They're like, oh, we got Kirk Cousins. We're going to the Super Bowl. Sit your ass down. You ain't going nowhere.
Well, watching, I really don't have much to say. I mean, TJ Hawkinson, he did his thing for y'all last year and stuff like that. And it's weird, man, because the NFL can go any type of way every year, but
It's not like it used to be back in the day where you knew who the top teams were, especially in the 70s.
Yeah, exactly.
Now with free agency, everybody's got a chance. Now here's where this comes in. This is where ownership and the front office play their part to make that team a set championship team. And right now, the Minnesota Vikings ain't doing it.
Well, okay, let me ask y'all this then. What do you? I've been listening in and out, but what do y'all think needs to happen now? Like, what with Kirk Cousins? I mean, y'all got a stud over there in JJ. Like, what do you?
All right,
think?
here's what needs to happen.
Clean house, man.
You Lions fans will love this.
Okay.
Blow it up.
Blow it up. Wow. Okay.
Blow it up. And the reason, here's what I say. I mean, like Justin said earlier, and he made all the points, and he was spot on with everything. We've put the rebuild off for so many years now.
Mhm.
We've put money into players that aren't even on our roster that we're still paying for.
Mm.
So
Yeah, we did that with Matt Patricia. We did that
Right.
with Trey Flowers.
By the way, I don't know what the hell y'all were thinking when you hired Matt Patricia, but that's for another show.
Look. I will come into that show and I will host it because I couldn't stand. I could not stand him. I knew when we hired him, it was going to set us back 6 years, and he came in and he destroyed the franchise. I got a story about Matt Patricia. So I met Matt Patricia. I wind up delivering an order to his house by mistake. So this is the year he got fired. So he answers the door, and I'm like, "What's up, man?" So it's COVID year, and it's like full effect. So he's like, I don't know, 25, 30 feet away from me at his door. He lived out in Novi. So I'm like, "What's up, man?" I said, "We need you to win this year, bro." He was like, "Yeah, I got all my guys and blah blah blah. This is coming off of the Jeff Okudah draft and all of that stuff." And so I was like, "This is when Everson Griffin he had left y'all," and I was like, "Dude,
Yeah, he went to the Lions.
He went to Dallas. He went to Dallas first.
Dallas first.
So yeah,
Dallas
so I was
first,
like,
yep.
I was like, he was a free agent. He chose not to re-sign with y'all or whatever. And I was like, dude, go get Everson Griffin. And I'll never forget, he was like, I would love to have Everson Griffin on this team. And then Everson signs with Chicago, the Dallas Cowboys, and then we trade for him in the at the trade deadline. And that was his last ditch effort to save his job. And I'm gonna tell you what, if we don't fire Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn at the same time, I'm not watching Lions football anymore. I just was like, because firing Jim Caldwell, I mean, we look back at it now and we like, okay, it might have been the best move, but at the time it wasn't. Firing him and hiring Matt Patricia was just not it. So I wouldn't even be watching today, bro. I wasn't going to watch until they both got fired because they destroyed our team, man. Destroyed our team. But it's just weird, like seeing y'all, because I know Zoe was like, blow it up. He like
Zoe trying to trade everybody every week. He trying to blow it up, man.
He was like trade everybody, trade the coach, trade Kurt. I'm like, dang.
And
the coach really got to go though.
Well, here's the thing.
I mean, he just got there.
But
that means he can go now. Then
this is what you ain't. Here's the thing. KLC, the Lions guy doesn't know this, so I'll tell him. KLC was the last option because of what they did to Jim Harbaugh.
Okay. That's right.
What they did to Jim Harbaugh, and all of a sudden they had to make a PR move because they were getting negative PR. As I said before, this current organization is all about PR.
Wait, because this was last season, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, because we thought Jim was gone because Jim liked to play little games about how he don't want to leave.
Jim was in the building. He was at the Viking complex, all set. They were going to have a press conference to announce him as the new head coach. But later on, like sometime in the middle of the night, there was a minority Viking owner who was a Michigan alumni and a Michigan backer that was against the trade, that was against signing him. And so he threw a stink. And then Mark Wilf, the owner of the team, he went and talked to Trent Baalke, who doesn't get along with Jim Harbaugh in the first place, about Jim Harbaugh. And Harbaugh was all set for the presser and everything, and Mark Wilf said, we're going to go in another direction. Harbaugh was ticked when he left.
We was kind of confused because we heard that like it was done. And then
it was done.
Yeah.
Like it was done.
Next thing you know, he's in Michigan and he ain't going nowhere. And I'm like, something don't seem right, man.
That's what happened. It fell apart, and then like 20 minutes after the news got out that it fell through, the Vikings put out a presser saying they were all in on Kevin O'Connell.
Wow.
Leave my guy in Michigan, man.
Huh?
I said, leave my guy in Michigan, man.
So just sit there, be quiet. We ain't talking about your damn
we ain't talking about your Michigan guys, man.
Yeah.
You should just be happy you got a fellow Lion fan on here right now. That's all.
Yeah.
Now it's two of y'all.
Yep.
If you want to get talking.
Well, I just, fellas, I'm watching, man, and I'm watching this team, and I'm just like, and y'all play the Chiefs in what, 2 weeks, right?
2 weeks.
Is it in US Bank or in Arrowhead?
No, it's in the US Bank.
Okay. Yeah, they
Shit, do it matter?
It's in US Bank, but there's gonna be a ton of Chiefs fans up here.
Because look. You know Travis is dating Taylor now, and she was there at the.
She was at the game today.
Look, he might be.
That's another PR stunt, man. I don't want to hear that shit.
I know. You know what? I'm like, it just was announced, and now she at the stadium.
sitting with his mom and everything.
And look,
like that's the biggest PR crap in the
but
world, man.
I'm
I'm
waiting
tired
for
of
the song
seeing
to
it.
come out.
Travis Kelsey.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
dated Travis
Yeah,
Kelsey.
girl.
Yep.
No, he dumped her a long
Nah.
time ago. He dumped
He
that
dumped
sister
her a long time ago.
Hey, you out
She
the
was-
loop, bro. You out the loop. Yeah.
You late, man.
Where
Yeah.
you been, dude?
I ain't know that shit.
Talking
That's
about
it.
Michigan.
Okay, you know what? Zoe don't know about it because that's history now, and he don't like history. So
Yeah, that's too
far.
So look, let me ask
that's
y'all
too
a
far
question.
back.
What y'all
back to
gonna
the
do,
70s.
man? With like for the rest of the season? What's like the real outlook? Because I know
here, okay.
Shit, lose.
So we're
Hey Tony, before you say something, man, I gotta go, man.
Okay.
Nice, talking
All
to
right.
everybody real quick.
Yeah.
I'll be on probably, a little later watching you guys, but I'm still disgusted. Shit, I gotta.
I'll be
work
on
this out,
later,
man.
D Woods. I'll be on later, so you'll see my show. I'll be on later.
All right, cool.
So
okay.
All right.
what we're hoping, real football people, real football fans are hoping that this team, because we can't keep running it back the way we are.
Mhm.
We can't. We have no cap money. We have no players. You're going to have a hell of a hard time getting free agents up here. We're hoping for
Kayla
Tank.
Williams. Kayla Williams.
We are hoping for Tank. We're
Bo
hoping.
Nick.
But here's the thing, though. You get that rookie. Here's the thing, though. If you're gonna build around a rookie quarterback,
Yeah.
you better put some pieces in places for him to stay upright and be effective.
Yeah, but y'all not gonna be that bad this year, right? Like
Dude,
that
really?
bad?
Really?
I'm
really?
talking. Look. You got the Bears, right? You got the Panthers. They struggling, and then don't the Panthers get the The Bears get the Panthers pick, right? So they might have 2 picks in like the top 5 or something. Y'all really think y'all gonna be top 5, like be able to trade up and get him, or what? What you think?
We don't have, as far as trading anything,
Yeah.
like we don't have the collateral.
So
Only
you
thing
would
we can
have
do
to
is
be
trade
the
draft.
worst team.
We
the
would
worst
have
team in the-
we would have to be the worst team. We don't
Yeah.
have collateral to like trade proven players, and we've got a bunch of players now that they're going to be free agents next year, and they're still going to be on our payroll. So
yeah, I've been there, man. We definitely been there.
We've been kicking money down the road for, and then I find out today that the only trade option we have right now at this time is Daniil Hunter. He has a no trade clause.
Hey, well, if y'all 1-6 and we 6-1, holla at us, bro. Because I will take him off your hands. We had a good day today. It was a good day.
I know. You know what? I know it was a good day today because my girlfriend is a Falcons fan and she was salty as hell.
well, what I'm saying is we had 1 sack in 2 games, and it was from a linebacker. And I've been livid. I've been saying Brad Holmes ain't done nothing to address the pass rush. We drafted a 3rd-round pick as a DT, and he ain't even suited up. And I'm just like, we need some dogs on this team.
That sounds like us.
Yeah, we got Brian Branch, and he showed out today. You know what I'm saying? We got those guys, but it's like we need a dog, and we got Hutch, and he doing his thing.
Is Hutchinson hurt? Is Hutchinson hurt?
No. Hutchinson got 2 sacks today, a strip, and a forced fumble, but he can't do it by himself. That's the problem. So I'm like, and when Daniil was tripping and he went, I was like, bro, we need to, and we got that connection with your team, man. It seemed like we always looking at.
Okay, I'm just gonna put this out there right now.
I'm serious.
I'm gonna put this out there right now as far as connection with this team.
Yeah.
As a lifelong Viking fan, and I'm used to beating y'all's ass every year. Here's the deal.
Yeah.
Kwesi's first mistake as a GM, you don't trade in your division.
I hated it. Hated it, bro.
But here's the deal now. You've got Jameson who's out because he was gambling, but he'll be back. Okay.
Yeah, week 7, he can come back. Yeah.
So you're gonna have him. We've got Hawkinson, who today looks soft as hell. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I heard about the fumble.
He looks soft as hell. But
Okay.
you never trade in your division.
I agree.
You never trade. And here's the thing: Kwesi traded in the division, and the Lions took the guy he wanted at that same spot that he could have drafted.
Wait, who did he want?
He wanted Jameson Williams.
You lie, really? No. Wait, why would he do that then? Why we sitting at like 32? Why would he do that? He thought he would go.
He was talked into it by ownership, save money.
No way. Mm-hmm. So it was okay. Well, I'm like this. If We'd take Hunter, bro. I mean, we would.
No, you're not getting Hunter. No, you're not getting Hunter. I know you'll take him, but you're not getting him. No.
Okay. Look, we'll take him. I'll take Brian Burns. I even take Chase Young. Give me Chase Young, man. Washington got beat up on today.
I want Chase Young. I take Chase Young.
No, man, you got one already. We got one. I mean,
ours is on a 1-year deal.
Yeah, but that's y'all fault though. Y'all did that. Y'all did
okay,
that.
You know what?
And what is it, like 20 million? It's like 20 mil, ain't it?
For what?
For Daniil.
Yeah. Because it was 5, but we just decided to give him more money.
He gets to walk. He gets to walk at
unless we re-sign him next year.
Okay.
We're still on the hook for some of his money too.
Whoa. Okay.
So, dude, put it this way. We got a sorry ass joker by the name of Marcus Davenport we signed this year, and that brother tripped going to the goddamn refrigerator, ain't played it down yet.
Wow. I mean, I'm gonna be real, man. Some of y'all fan base is like y'all tough to deal with. But y'all fellas,
try living up here.
I mean, Lord, man, it's been like, and like last year I was so mad because I feel like we gave y'all that first game. Dan didn't, I don't know what he was doing, and then the second game we was able to come out with that, but y'all still stood up the division, man. But to hear like all season long how the Vikings was going to do this and that and stuff like, I get a little gratification, you know what I'm saying? But
first of all, first things first, who did you hear that from?
Hear what from? What part did I say?
That the Vikings were going to do this and that, and they were going to be better than this.
The social medias, bro. Social medias.
Okay, first of all, don't deal with social media.
Yeah.
That's the problem. That's problem number 1.
Yeah.
If you want to know real football, talk to these 3 guys or me, and we'll be brutally honest.
Yeah.
Because we don't drink the purple Kool-Aid. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
If you know the sport of football, you know that what the Vikings did last year was not sustainable.
Yeah.
There was a ton of luck involved, and a lot of.
But a lot of y'all don't say that though. Like you said, man, y'all are like diehard 24/365 guys.
I'm a diehard, but I'm a realist.
Right, but I think a lot of like casuals or people who just check in, they don't see what y'all see. Like y'all see past the surface of what's really going on.
And plus, and Yogi knows this too. Like somebody with me.
Yeah.
If you know the sport of football, you know that what's going on with any team or what that team, it's not going to hold up. If you know the sport of football.
Okay, so what if you can't get Caleb? What's option number B? Like
Jordan
Travis.
Well, the draft next year is going to be deep with quarterbacks, so you don't have to get one. You don't have to be top 5. You can find one in.
Yeah, but y'all need like you saying you can get your franchise guy not in the first round. Is what you're saying?
Hell no, first round.
But here's the thing, though. This team has so many holes.
Yeah.
That is, you can't really. Everybody's looking at quarterback. Okay, it's a crapshoot anyway with the draft.
Right.
And it's a bigger crapshoot with a quarterback because those quarterbacks can come into the league and not be ready at all. Washington? So you're kind of like, okay, so build around him, get the pieces to help him succeed, put in a game plan that helps him succeed. That's another thing too. That comes down to the
because who's y'all backup right now?
To Kirk,
yeah,
Nick Mullins.
Okay.
Yeah, Nick Mullins. Yeah,
I don't know why I thought y'all drafted somebody.
We did Jaron Hall. We drafted Jaron Hall. BYU. Yep.
Okay, and is he number 2 or no?
No, he's 3.
Dang. Okay, so
he's number 3.
He don't have no future. Like y'all don't have no faith or nothing in him or nothing like that.
Well, here's the thing. We don't know because we've only seen him in preseason.
Yeah,
and then when we did see him, it wasn't KOC, the head coach, calling his plays. It was actually the offensive coordinator calling his plays.
Okay. Well, listen, I give y'all some. Like the Bears suck. They're terrible. I can't believe I thought they were going to be better than what they are. But what I think is going to happen is I think that I feel like we're going to lose Ben Johnson, and I think if we do that, we're going to take a huge hit. I hope Jared doesn't regress, but I think we're going to. I think Brandon Staley is about to get fired. I really think unless they can make the playoffs, get a win.
Okay, you know what? He tried to give away the game today.
I haven't seen anything, but I've just been hearing.
He literally tried to give away the game today to the Vikings, and they could not capitalize on it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be fired because
he's gone.
And I think if he is gone, I feel like Ben Johnson, that might be a sweet spot for him because he's got, Herbert and stuff like that. But that's if he wants to leave. So, I don't know, man. But
he leaving.
Man, you know what, bro? He might want to stay.
He's leaving, bro.
He might want to stay.
He
bro.
either going to the Charger or Buffalo.
Look. We tied right now. Green Bay is technically in first place. We got to beat them on Thursday to have it. And if like this is. We're struggling like to get there. I feel like we should have beat Seattle last week. We should have beat.
What up, Sean the Bomb 16?
We should have been in there, and so like this is all new to us, and we still have to hold on to that. It's a long season. We got to play y'all twice. We got to play the entire division twice, and it's like, man, if they can finish what they start and do that, then maybe we can come off on top.
Here's one as a lifelong NFC Central North watcher. There's always this thing with the Lions.
Yeah. Trust me, I know.
The Lions are going to do some Lions shit that fucks up their season.
Yeah. Okay.
And you kind of want to avoid that.
Yeah, but you're talking about the SOL Lions. This ain't this. We done ditched SOL, bro. We done. Well, most of the fan base.
Are
some
you
of
sure?
the fan base. No, I'm not sure. I have dropped it. I've dropped it. I'm not going back there. SOL sucks, man. You see my president of the NFC North basement. That's SOL.
Question.
I did that so I wouldn't seem like I was coming in here gloating and bragging and all that stuff because we ain't done nothing. But
so you're the Lions representative. So I'll ask you this: do you have faith in Dan Campbell?
I do. Yes.
Why?
I have faith in Dan Campbell because I believe that he can get these. He got some X's and O's stuff that he needs to work on. I know he wanted to go for it on fourth down today. You could see it. You could see it in his face that he wanted to go for it on fourth down. Dan Campbell just got that ability, man, to motivate people, and he's got the right people. Like we got Dorsey, we got Brad Holmes, we got the right guys around him. I think that he needs the team around him, like a Ben Johnson. Aaron Glenn, if he doesn't keep this type of defense, Aaron Glenn will be the part that brings Dan Campbell down if he can't get rid of Aaron Glenn and separate that friendship. But I believe in this guy because he's got this team. He took a bunch of nobodies in 2021 and got them to play like every game. I mean, when we beat y'all for the first time, right? In that, what was that? We ain't had no wins, and then we walked off the oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so I'm thinking that I had to throw some salt, bro. I have to throw some salt, but I think that Dan Campbell, while he needs to get better at the actual job of coaching, I think he can take like clay and make a sculpture out of it because dudes just want to play for this guy, and I know that Matt Patricia was not like that. People hated playing for Matt Patricia.
Yeah, I did hear that about Patricia.
So that's the difference. Like, I don't think he's the greatest coach, but one thing I'll say about Dan Campbell, that what he does, and we're learning this in year 3, is he acts dumb. He acts dumb, and I think it's like a shtick now. Like, I think he puts this persona out, and that people think he's this and that and meathead and all this stuff, man. And the dude he seems to be very smart when it comes to the NFL, but I also think he's the guy like that we needed. What we tried to do with Matt Patricia, we tried to hire somebody that was going to copy something that he thought worked. You know what I'm saying? And Bill Belichick's coaching tree is garbage. It really is. Dan Campbell could have a better coaching tree than him if, Ben Johnson goes out and stuff like that.
And see, you brought up something too, because we had Zimmer for all those years.
Right.
And Zimmer was a defensive guy.
Yeah.
So they wanted to go in a completely different direction. They wanted to go offense. So they went to the McVay tree.
That's right.
Here's the thing. O'Connell never called plays in his whole NFL coaching career. He's doing it now, and it shows.
Okay, so wait a minute. What was he with the Rams? Wasn't he there?
He's offensive coordinator in title.
But McVay was calling the calls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now that's what I be telling these Lions fans, man. Like, winning, it covers everything. When we lost last week, you saw where we were lacking at, right? And so now that y'all not winning these one-score games, you think that that's starting to show? Maybe
it showed last year. I told people last year, and I said this a lot, and I got a lot of bullshit for it.
Hey, everybody, I'm dropping Lions Syndicate's YouTube in the
Okay.
chat.
Oh,
You
I
should go
appreciate that, man. You don't
Yeah,
have to
be
do.
sure to go subscribe to him too, man. If you want to listen to some Lions stuff. for
Appreciate
when
it,
they
man.
go, when they go down. But yeah,
And
he's been doing this for years, and man, I be watching his videos, and he's top notch.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate
yeah.
it.
like I was saying, I said last year that those wins, the 13 wins,
Yeah.
were fraudulent, and I was honest.
I can't believe you said that, bro. That's that stuff
They
against
were-
you.
And yeah, trust me,
Yeah.
I went through it all year. But
Yeah.
like I told people, if you really want to get a gauge on this team, look at the games they lost. That tells you more about this team than those wins do. Those wins had a lot of luck. A lot of luck. We didn't blow anybody out last year except the Packers the first game, which wasn't a blowout. It was a comfortable win, and the Bears at the end of the season. Every other game was close. Every other game we were actually losing at one time. So, it's like Josh Allen fumbles at the goal line. How often does that happen? You get a 61-yard field goal to win. And Viking fans were all hype about, look what we did against the Colts. First of all, if you are a good championship team, if you're a competitive team, you do not give up 33 points to a 4-win team that has nothing to play for with an interim head coach. You don't give up 33 points.
Yeah.
So you
was
was
more
more
focused
focused
this year is those one-score games
are biting us in the ass,
and we're not capitalizing.
We're not getting the turnovers.
We were winning them. This year we lost 3 of them already.
Oh, so this year we got guys doing what we did last year to win games. They're literally taking the ball from us and catching tip passes in the air. And it's like this year, they say the football gods were going to be against us. Yeah, we're not getting the breaks this year at all.
When that game, when y'all was down 33 and all that, and you're coming back, you're looking more of what are you looking at during that game? Are you more impressed? You're looking at the 33 points or the comeback?
No, I'm looking at how the hell are you going to be a 12-win team and you're going to be down 33 points to a 4-win team with an interim head coach.
Yeah.
And that comes down to coaching.
Yeah.
See, and this is everybody up here loves KOC. He can do no wrong. Him and PJ Fleck walk on water. Bullshit.
Yeah, that's a way to get nowhere.
Right.
It really is. Because if Dan Campbell, I will call him Brad Holmes out. Like I was livid when he traded TJ to y'all. I'm just like, what are we doing? And I know, TJ, I don't know if he was salty or whatever, but I was upset because I was even mad at the Jamison Williams, the pick, because our defense sucked. And I'm like, what are you doing? You're trading away these picks. Then we got this hurt guy, Josh Pascal. But I think real fans, they need people that's going to tell them what they don't want to hear, which is what y'all do. That's what y'all do.
And unfortunately, the ones that are the real fans up here, I mean, there's a radio station here in Minneapolis that's Purple Positivity, and it's sickening as hell.
Yeah.
It's point blank bullshit. Okay?
I got you.
Call them out when they need to be called out.
Well,
but they don't want to do that because everybody's like, oh no, you never talk about the home team. Fuck that. I'm gonna talk about them day in, day out when they fuck up.
That's because y'all 365s, man, and that's what the people need, because if you come around for training camp or whatever, oh my God, I just saw Gardner Minshew get chopped in half. Lord have mercy. But he stepped out the end zone before that. So welcome to the club, bro. So it's here's the thing, man. I know some of y'all fans and y'all not like this, but from what I've experienced, but like me and Zoe, we got a good back and forth, always teasing me when I talk about we coming to get this guy or that guy. But it's kind of weird, man. It's weird being, and it's early, but it's weird watching y'all go through this. It really is, man, because even you go back to Dante Culpepper and even that Brett Favre era and all that stuff, like it's either like the Green Bay Packers or us every now and then, but it's mainly y'all. You know what I'm saying? The Bears here and there, and to see y'all 0-3 with a real possibility of like 1-4, man. And I mean, Carolina, we don't know because we got to play them after y'all. So it's just weird, man, to see y'all going through this. But I see that y'all real ones, man. Y'all know y'all looking at your team for what it is and know how to, that's got to be.
You know what? Andy Dalton's going to turn up against us somehow.
Andy Dalton's going to have.
That's what we said. We said that too.
I'd rather play the rookie.
And you know what? And you know who's going to have a field day? Adam Thielen.
Oh, that's right. That's
say
right.
that.
Adam
So wait,
Thielen.
this is this week, right? This week
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we played them after y'all. Well, listen, I'm on cloud 9 right now, fellas. You know, it's all love. And you know,
Don't get too comfortable, brother. I know Detroit's history.
Hey, you and me both. And listen, look, I'm like Eminem off 8 Mile, bro. I know everything you're about to say against me. You can't say nothing I don't already know. And look, we have to finish. We have to finish.
3-1-3.
Yeah, I know. we have to finish, man, and we know our history too, because last week everybody was SOL, and that means same old Lions guys. And what a same old Lions team is, we blow a lead. We're up by 2 or 3 scores and we blow it. When we lost to y'all in week 3 or whatever, that's an SOL, and it's hard to come out of that. So,
well, you know what? I'm going to tell you the reason you lost that game last year. One, you had brittle ass Mike Hughes covering.
No, we should. Hey, but Mike was fielding punts today. He was looking like he out there returning kicks and spinning on people.
The same Mike Hughes we had?
Yes. He played for the Atlanta Falcons.
He did do both, though.
He did do both with the
Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, he didn't do that with us. He didn't do that with us. He was strict.
No, he got burned in that game on the out route.
He was
by
burned
KJ
all season. Him and Jeff Okuda was the burn brothers. And now we got Jerry Jacobs, who he burned. He like Usher out there, man. We gotta look. We just look. We coming to get Daniil at the trade deadline.
No, you ain't have. No, you're not getting.
That's
Daniil.
all I'm saying.
No, you're not getting Daniil.
Syndicate.
No,
I got a question for Syndicate.
Okay.
All the fans want to know, when you see Zoe at the game, is he wearing a Lions jersey or is he wearing a Vikings jersey?
Oh, he gonna wear a Vikings jersey.
Okay.
Yeah, he gonna wear a Vikings jersey. You can't have that much purple in your room and not wear.
Hey, listen. Hey, look though. They always call me a secret Lion fan.
Why?
I don't know. And I don't know.
I don't know.
I get on Zoe because he don't like history.
Look, I ain't mad at you, bro, because we can't get out our history, and that's our problem, bro. We can't get out of it, man. But listen, bro, I got to do this game tonight, man. Y'all fellas awesome, bro. Keep up the good work. I'm happy right now. I'm not gonna lie, but on the personal level, man, it's all love, man.
All right, Mike.
Oh yeah,
thanks for tapping in, man.
Yep.
Take care, brother.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Damn, that's fucked up. I got to hear the Lion fans' mouth. And we at the bottom, dog.
Yeah, I be hearing
No, we're not at the bottom. Bears are lower than us. Bears are lower than us.
Yeah, but we expect the Bears to be there.
Yeah, that's true.
And
here's the funny thing about it: the guy running their team is the guy that turned down the gig here.
And they ain't shit.
Ryan Poles.
No free agent addition ain't do shit for the Bears.
No. Well, and it all starts at quarterback because Fields looks lost.
Yeah, because look at the plays. He not even running the ball no more.
No, they're trying to make him a drop back quarterback, and when you do that to a player that's used to using his feet a lot, you throw off his mechanics.
Exactly.
He's got to move. He's got to be able to he's typical rollouts. Those will work perfect. Rollout, bootleg, anything. But they want him to stand back there and be a traditional drop back quarterback, and
hey, y'all, I'm about to tap out. Zoe, you got control of the everything.
Well, I'm about to tap out too because I got a show later.
Man.
Yeah, because I got a show later, so I'm gonna rant on that one too.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna watch our show tonight.
Right.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Later.
Go Vikings.
Go Vikings.
Go.